we have a stack of chargers, and all of these chargers are by UGREEN. And you know, previously that we said UGREEN, they keep on naming their products as in all of the description is the title itself. For example, UGREEN 65 watts GaN charger with 3 USB Type-C ports and 1 USB Type-A port. Yeah, those. So they have gone and rebranded all of those chargers into the Nexode, which I think is fantastic. So they got the name proper now, but some of the older chargers still haven't got the name changed yet. Like this one, they just call it the GaN X. But all of these chargers are unique to each other, and they keep coming up with new designs for their existing chargers. So for example, this is a travel charger, mini charger actually, and this is the travel charger. And this one is more like a charger that you just put on your desk so that you can plug and unplug stuff easily. So in today's video, we're just gonna unbox everything, try them out, and also let you guys know why these kind of chargers matter the most and why I think UGREEN is doing the right thing instead of going with those proprietary chargers. So firstly, we're gonna unbox the mini charger first. I'm gonna leave all of those aside. This one is pretty straightforward. You're gonna need a knife. And now I'm back with the knife. Actually, you know what? I don't really need a knife. There's an open tab here. I can just pull to open. So inside what we get is just the charger itself. Oh, UGREEN, you guys are such brilliant people. Why I say they are brilliant is because I thought, as you can see on the box here, it's gonna be, since we live in Malaysia, we're gonna use the UK 3-prong plugs. I thought all of these prongs are gonna stick out all times, but surprisingly they are collapsible. So you can see here, it is a very nice cube shape that we can just unfold like this and use it straight away. Surprisingly, I think they got this inverted. The UGREEN logo is pointing this way, but if we flip it around, when we plug it in, it's inverted. And the USB Type-C port points, I guess, downwards according to this plug here. So yeah, this is the 30-watt charger. I'm gonna do a real test here, real fast test. Plug it in, and then I'm gonna use our, don't mind the brand of this cable, it's those kind of watt meter cables that I got from Shopee quite some time ago. I find them to be really handy for my use case because I test a lot of stuff anyway. And this laptop charges using USB Type-C, and since UGREEN is using USB PD standards, this kind of cables and these kind of laptops that also use USB PD can just, you know, be charged by this tiny charger. Even though this laptop is using a 100 watts charger, if we plug in a 30 watts USB Type-C charger, it will still work. It's just that this laptop wouldn't get the best charging times and also the best performance out of it. So as we can see here, actually the camera is going to be flickering because of the shutter speed issue, but from my eyes I can see it's currently charging at 25 watts. So yes, that's good. We're gonna move on to the next charger, which is the UGREEN GaN X 65 watts. This is unique because it is swappable. So you can see it comes with the UK plug, the EU plug, and also the US plug. So I'm gonna... Okay, this box is rather thick. So again, I don't need a knife, just open it up like this. I don't even need to open because they missed out the adhesive. Instead of sticking on the top lid here, they stick it inside. I don't know why, maybe they missed it or something. So opening up, this is gonna be a beefier package. That sounded wrong, but okay. Documentation, again, not really gonna need it. So we got all the universal plugs in this box, which I'm gonna take it out. Oh, we also get a pouch. This is handy. So even though this pouch is nothing special, it's still nice for them to include everything so that we can store all of the different plug heads inside this little pouch. So, you know, we can just carry this whenever we go travel without worrying that we're gonna miss out anything at all for the charger. So this charger is pretty similar with other 100 watts and 65 watts charger that we looked in the past. So in cube like this, then we got 3 ports, 2 Type-Cs, 1 Type-A, 65 watts here, and that's it. We also got a quick unlatch button here that we can use. And looking at the bottom label here, we can see the Type-C ports will have a maximum output of 65 watts, and then the Type-A has a maximum of 22.5 watts. Depending on how many devices you're going to use, the 65 watts is going to split between your devices. And okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You see the UK plug, I thought the entire charger is going to be like this all the time, as in the 3-prong plug cannot be collapsed. And that is why I say that this travel charger, the Nexo 30 watts one, is unique because you can do this. This one you can't do that, even though you can technically just take this out, but it's still rather bulky, right? But for the this is the US plug. Yeah, the US plugs though, you can... why is it so difficult to put in? As for the US plugs though, you can collapse it, making it more compact, which is nice. The same cannot be said for the EU plugs though, because the 2 prongs will still stick out like this. Actually, this is very fragile, so you need to be careful when you are transporting your charger like this. So let's change back to the UK 3-prong plug, give it a real quick test, plug it in. I'm gonna use back the same cable. So let's run some heavier tasks on the laptop, and we can see the wattage jumps all the way up to about 60 watts right now. So yeah, it's working as intended. I'm gonna go to the last charger, which is the Nexo 65 watts desktop charger. So this one is, how should I say this? It's more or less the same as the one that we have here, but in a different form factor. So this one is bulkier because all of the ports and also all of the power conversion PCB and equipments and whatnot will need to be packed in this charger, but this desktop charger can separate the power cords and whatnot into a different component and make it a little bit sleeker. So you will see the form factor is different. And this desktop charger, like what its name suggests, you just put it on your desk, never take it apart, or as in never actually move it away from your table. So we can see it's supposed to sit on your desk like this. Green. So this one has 4 ports, so you got 2 Type-Cs, 2 Type-As. This one is a standard wall jack, which they also included in the box. Not sure how long. Oh, they include a very long cable, and this kind of documentation will be useful. So you can see this is the wall jack, and then we need to plug this end to the charger, take out this part, plug it in, and there we go, we got it working. So when we plug it into the laptop, we can see it is currently at 60 watts. Again, camera flickering, you can't really see it, but yeah, with my eyes it's 60 watts. And this documentation, why I say it's important is because it tells you how the power is distributed. So I'm just going to show you everything on the screen here, which I find it to be interesting. And again, the reason why I say UGREEN chargers are real good is because they're using USB PD standards, and phones like iPhones, Samsung phones, and actually a lot of other phones like the ROG phones, laptops as well, they're all using USB PD standards, so they all share the same fast charging standard. If you get the 100 watts UGREEN charger, or even their faster, higher wattage, the 140 watts ones, you can charge your laptop, your phone, the tablets all at the same time, and you still get fast charging out of it, which I think is fantastic, and you can actually tidy up your table. One charger for multiple devices, that's good. And that's it. I will leave all of the prices, the whatever else in the description below and also on the screen right now, so you can check it out for yourself. And do remember that I think they will have a sale for Christmas and also for 12/12 as well, so be on the lookout of that, because you know, UGREEN is quite generous of that. I will also leave you links on this cable because I find this cable to be real handy to have. You just see the wattage that you're gonna get. It's good for troubleshooting, and even though not many people will need this kind of cable, I just find it handy. So I will leave you the information about that cable as well. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video.